All right, how is everybody doing today? Welcome to the stream. My name is Connor from Crypto Empire. Thank you for joining me on this Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. Today we have a very jam-packed, interesting live stream for you. We're going to be talking about some news that's happening. Obviously, unless you're living under a rock, you would know that XRP is pumping right now. And for good reason, because they've been in a legal battle for the last few months now. A lot of FUD has been spread within the XRP community, but those out there with diamond hands are the one that are reaping the rewards right now. Because if you did hodl onto your XRP through thick and thin, well, then you deserve these gains. So we're going to be talking about XRP. We're going to be talking about Litecoin as well, because these are the majors that are leading the way right now. We saw Ethereum and Binance Coin break their all-time highs. We saw, sorry, I should get some notifications, but yeah, we saw Bitcoin obviously go on its tear late December, early January through February, March. It's chilling out now. It's going sideways. Now we saw Ethereum BNB go to all-time highs. It's time for the next ones to step up to the plate. We're seeing XRP, we're seeing Litecoin lead the way right now. All right, we got Bugsy in the chat. What's going on, Bugsy? Everybody, let's get some hype in the chat. All right, let's get hyped up. It's Sunday. We're making money. It's altcoin season. No reason we shouldn't be hyped up right now. All right, so let's wait for more people to come in. We did just start, but I will continue on with the stream. Let me just switch my screens. Okay. So first thing we're going to be talking about some Twitter wisdom, because it's important to talk about psychology when you're participating in the cryptocurrency markets, because it's very easy to just go off of your emotions. And when you go off your emotions, you put yourself in a very susceptible position to make rash decisions, and you always need to be coming from a position of strength. So let's check out Secrets of Crypto. Secrets has been around really since he's an OG in crypto. He's an altcoin trader. He's made millions himself. He shares all of his knowledge on Twitter. Go and follow Secrets. You can learn a lot from him. Anyway, he says, don't get caught up trying to catch every pump. And definitely don't get caught up trying to chase pumps once they've already started. These are losing battles. Focus on what you can control and stick to your plan. Very good point. What does he mean by that? Well, let's hop on over to a price chart, and you guys will get a good idea of what he means by that. We're looking at Litecoin right now. We can look at XRP. It's really the same situation. But what had happened with both XRP and Litecoin is it pumped. It pumped like crazy. And then a lot of people got emotional, and they're like, this is going straight to its all-time high. So they buy the top. If you catch yourself buying the top more than once, you need to take a chill pill, okay? You should not be buying tops. You should buy in the low. You should buy the swings, all right? Because if you bought the top, most likely you were emotional and probably thought you were going to hit a home run trade, so you use leverage. You use margin. When you buy tops and you lose margin, you blow up your account, all right? I've had a few DMs within the past few days, people talking to me like panicking that they lost a ton of money because they opened up margin positions buying tops. You're not going to make it if this is your mindset. Always check the price chart. All right. Yes, there is a chance that it can just absolutely take off, but the probability is in your favor if you're chasing the pump. All right. So for Litecoin, look, you should have been loading Litecoin up, knowing that, all right, Ethereum is taking off, breaking its all-time high. Binance Coin taking off, breaking its all-time high. XRP started to pump. Litecoin was obviously going to be. I shouldn't say I've been holding Litecoin for a while, so I mean it's easy for me to say. I've been sitting in very good profits because I bought a long time ago and I've been hodling. Okay, I didn't jump into this recently. I jumped into it a while ago, but yeah, don't buy the tops is what I'm trying to say. Be smart, make those educated decisions. Let's check the stream chat. What's going on? Never buy tops. Yes, very good. Paulo, my man, how you doing? Never trust a weekend pump, always buy a weekend dump. Wise words right there from Jacqueline. Jacqueline, thank you for joining me this morning. Let's get some more hype in the chat. I want to see some excitement from everybody, because we're going to be talking about some altcoin picks that I think will be making our portfolios very, very good looking to our eyes. Okay, but anyway, let's continue on. We're going to be talking about Ripple, XRP. So here we have an article from Cointelegraph. Ripple becomes a tidal wave, leads weekend pump, and notches legal victories. Just like Jacqueline said, be careful about the weekend pump. Okay? So anyway, as Ripple fends off the SEC lawyers, XRP enjoys an explosive weekend pump. Yes. The SEC lawyers, let's talk about that for a second. So to me personally, it's becoming increasingly clear that there wasn't a great case against XRP. It was kind of just like they were using XRP and Ripple as an example, which, I mean, they have the power to do that, so power to them. They are, a very powerful governing body. But it has a lot of influence on what happens in the market. And listen, we saw the Robinhood fiasco with GameStop, with AMC. We know that these people don't necessarily have our best interests in mind. They can change the rules of the game as the game is being played. And in terms of fairness and all that, I mean, we don't even have to talk about if that's fair or not. I'm gonna leave that for you to decide. Let me know in the chat right now. Do you think it's fair to change the rules of the game as it is being played? Well, lawsuits, it's really kind of the similar situation. What this did was it tanked. Let's go to the XRP price chart. This tanked the price of XRP. It put a ton of fear. Let's look at a daily. Okay, so just back to January, February, when the case started out, XRP was trading below 30 cents. After it had a pump up to about 78 cents. Okay, so it dropped in value by approximately 70%. A lot of people sold their XRP. Who did they sell it to? Who do you think they sold it to? Again, I don't want to, answer any or say anything I shouldn't say, but they sold it to the people that wanted them to dump their bags so they can buy it on the cheap. Okay, it's a manipulated market. The markets have been manipulated for centuries. It's just how it works. Go and read. I've recommended this in a YouTube video, and I recommend this whenever somebody asks me about a book to read. Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. It tells you the story about Jesse Livermore. Jesse Livermore is famous for the accumulation cylinder chart pattern. All right, it's pretty much just consolidate. I mean, this is kind of an accumulation cylinder in a way of itself. Okay, we have swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. Starts getting narrower, 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 and it breaks out. Okay, that's an accumulation cylinder to an extent. Jesse Livermore covers this topic in depth in his book, and he goes over how the markets work and in terms of how people think and the manipulation involved. It's been happening since the 1920s, early 1900s. Okay, it's nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun, as the quote goes. So just be careful, because these people want your crypto. Okay, so you need to guard your crypto. You need to be smart and be making these informed decisions. Let's talk about this article. So Ripple executives themselves seem heartened by news, saying the U.S. isn't prepared to regulate cryptocurrencies. A possible dig at the ongoing legal proceedings. So what are they saying? They're saying, it appears all buyers needed as a ray of hope to jump back in. They've gotten exactly that. Ripple lawyers have notched 2 victories in their legal battle against the SEC, including winners access to the internal SEC discussion history regarding cryptocurrencies, and a court denied the SEC the ability to disclose the financial records of 2 Ripple executives, including Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple. So they didn't have much on the XRP case. They just presented it in court. A lot of FUD. Everybody got to buy their XRP on the cheap down here, and now we are seeing heavy, heavy profits. And don't buy this pump. I mean, if we do see a pullback, buy the obvious places on the chart, right? Like, this is clearly a level that price may come back down to. If we use our fib tool, we take it from the high to the low. I mean, that's right around the 50% mark. Do I have a crystal ball? No, but you want to be buying pullbacks. You don't want to be buying tops. So that's not a bad entry. If you do want to hop on the XRP train, there is a chance it doesn't get hit. Let's see what's going on. All right, what's up, man? Joseph, what's going on, my brother? Let's go with the altcoins. We're going to be getting into the altcoins in just 1 second. Crypto Verso, bear with me. Make sure you stick with me until the very end. Opinion about Icon. I'm bullish. It's a solid project, good blockchain. We'll cover alt in a second. Scorpion, what's going on? How are you? PIVX is going up. Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. Read that book. All right, you won't regret it. All right, let's talk about the next news article I want to cover. All right, so this is about LBRY, LBRY. This is a cryptocurrency blockchain platform that is revolutionizing content. I am on it myself. Okay, you can head over to odyssey.com. That is ODYSEE. Follow me, Crypto Empire. Okay, my content will never be taken down from there. It's just kind of a backup. And if you are involved, you get to earn LBRY credits. LBRY credits are currently trading at 24 cents. But let's talk about what's going on with LBRY and why you should pay attention to it. So the U.S. government sues decentralized content platform LBRY, also known as odyssey.com, ODYSEE, if if you were wondering what that is. Over $11 million in token sales. All right, so the U.S. Is pursuing yet another case. The SEC says securities were sold in the form of LBRY credits, which were communicated to investors as being used to fund LBRY's business, build its product according to the document. LBRY is an open source protocol allowing participants to post content without fear of retribution. The SEC says LBC tokens were sold as investment contracts in exchange for US dollars and other non-monetary contributions. The network has solicited help from the crypto community, obviously. Okay, so LBRY, what are they saying? They're saying, help us save crypto. The future of crypto in the US is at risk. And quite frankly, if the SEC keeps on gunning after these projects for wishy-washy terms, they don't have a strong case, it is a little bit at risk, okay? There should be a little cause of concern because the US right now doesn't necessarily want to embrace cryptocurrency. And if this doesn't happen, they will fall behind in terms of the global game theory battle over cryptocurrency wars that is taking place. Obviously, Bitcoin is the main cryptocurrency, and I mean, the US, they spread a lot of, they're not very supportive. They're not very supportive of cryptocurrency, okay? Why that is, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But they're gunning after projects like LBRY. I personally love LBRY. Look, everybody's content, all the big YouTubers are on here, and their content can never be taken down. Never, okay? It is powerful. It is open source, blockchain, decentralized technology, and it's revolutionizing current iterations of YouTube and such. So, I mean, everything will be evolving as we go forward, but just keep that in mind, all right? They will arrive. Connor is going to be huge. You deserve way more subscribers, but hey, I appreciate that. Share this with your friends if you think I deserve more subscribers. We're growing. We're not going to stop. We're in this for the long term, all right? I'm very grateful that everybody here is supporting me. But yeah, we're just getting started, people. Smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. All right, so let's talk about, just going to go over one more article, okay? All right, this is about Ripple. Yeah, so essentially, Ripple becomes tidal wave, leads weekend pump, and notches legal victories. Let's hop into the price chart right now and see what's going on in the price chart, all right? So XRP pumping. Let's jump down to a lower time frame, see if I can give you guys maybe some entries and such. Let's drop down to a 1 hour. Okay, so I mean, my zone looks pretty good that I drew on the daily. Look, I mean, you don't want to be buying the top. You want to be buying a pullback. Will it pull down to this area? Nothing's a given. There's no such thing as free lunch. Not in the financial markets, all right? But what I would do is, not financial advice, of course, I would place your bids, place your limit orders in this area. If price does drop down, well, you get your order filled. It's a set and forget trade, all right? This isn't going to be one where you're staring to your computer screens. It can be if you want it to. Look, again, I started this video by saying traders are getting wrecked by buying tops with leverage. If you're new to crypto and you're new to trading and you want to make money, don't touch leverage, all right? If you don't know what you're doing and you're going to be acting off of emotions, stick with buying spot. It's impossible to it's impossible to get liquidated with spot. You put your money in and yes, you can lose money, but if you do wait and you do hodl, there's a good chance that you will make money. We are in the bull markets of all bull markets right now with cryptocurrency. You can throw a dart at a board blindfolded and pick a coin that's going to go up in value at this point in time. It might not happen tomorrow, it might not happen a week from now, but 2, 3, 4, 6 months down the line, there's a good chance that if you're blindfolded and you throw a dart at the board right now, you're going to pick a coin that's going to go up in value, all right? At least with the higher market cap coins. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. But I want to talk about coins that you should invest in because they are building the infrastructure for blockchain technology. These are main picks, and quite frankly, if you want to stay further in the risk curve and not go further out and go for these lower cap small altcoin gems, then I'm going to share with you some picks right now that are blatantly obvious, but to newer people that are wondering, you know, what's a safe pick that, you know, is actually a real, that holds real value that's going to go up. So I'm going to share with you those. First one, without a doubt, is Ethereum. All right, obviously we're sitting near the all-time highs right now. All-time highs 2,200. We can see we dropped down into a level here. I would call this a support level. I wouldn't necessarily call this a demand zone. But yeah, we did drop back down. Buy all dips. Ethereum, 10K minimum, my price prediction, the end of this bull run, end of year. If we go to a weekly chart with ETH, we are in the stratosphere. No doubt about that. But if we zoom out and look at its previous all-time high, I mean, this has like Bitcoin written all over it in terms of the way the price chart looks, okay? And we saw what happened with Bitcoin, where it blew its previous all-time high of 20,000. We're at 60K now. Ethereum blew its all-time high of 1,400. It's at 2,100 now. This still has a lot of room to run, all right? Excuse my grammar. I'm having a hard time speaking this morning. But yeah, this has a lot of room to run, all right? So ETH, programmable money, the #1 smart contract blockchain. It has first mover advantage, just getting started. Should be a part of your portfolio. You can be, you can hate on Ethereum all you want. It's not going anywhere. And they have EIP 1559, which will make it a deflationary asset, meaning every time a transaction is processed, a small percentage of Ethereum will get burned, decreasing its total supply over time. All right, so I expect ETH to keep on rising in value. BNB, same scenario. Binance, pretty much the #1 crypto exchange in the world. They have CZ, their CEO, constantly coming up with new use cases for Binance Coin. I made a Binance Coin video a few days ago, and from then, I mean, if you guys listen to me in that video, you're sitting in some decent profits. So yeah, keep that in mind. BNB, very strong coin. Let me just drop it down to a lower time frame. So yeah, buy all dips with BNB. It looks like it wants to break out right now. We're in an all-time high right now on the 4-hour. I gave a prediction of saying that it was going to go to like 500-600 within a few days to a few weeks. I still stand by that prediction. We haven't hit 500 yet. We're at 495, but I expect this to keep on rising in value. If you were looking to enter into a position, I wouldn't just say fully ape in. I would say you want to get in around the bottom of the support right here. Okay, so I mean, pick the bottom of the bases of the candles, the bottom of the candle bodies, I mean, and set some bids there. If it gets hit, perfect. You're in the trade. All right. Next one, Polkadot. So obvious, right? Another main pick. All right. Let's go over to Polkadot. So Polkadot hit its high of $46. Polkadot will be several $100s by the time this bull run is over. No doubt about it. Okay. No doubt about it. It is building the infrastructure. They have their parachains. They have their substrates. They're going to be having their parachain auctions. So DOT will be getting locked up. It will become a limited supply asset. It already is. And if we just look at Kusama, KSM, there's only 10 million total of KSM tokens. So we're seeing a decent supply shock. All right. This is actually looking really good. I would suggest buying all dips, not financial advice. But yeah, Kusama is looking decent. All right, Kusama, Polkadot's wild cousin. If you don't have any, you sleeping under a rock, bro? All right, let's see what's going on in chat. They will arrive. What coin is going to pump today? XRP will reach all-time high this year for sure. All right, let's go over something that I think is going to pump soon. RSR, reserve rights. Reason why we see XRP pumping. And XRP was a big Silicon Valley startup project. A lot of big U.S. investors from Silicon Valley, tech guys, they put a lot of money into XRP and Ripple Labs. RSR is the same. Let's head over to RSR's website. I've showed this before, but RSR has a lot of big investors in their project, okay? From Peter Thiel to Sam Altman, there's a bunch of big names, current investors over here on the website. So yeah, Coinbase involved. Coinbase's direct listing is April 14th in about 3 days' time. A lot of eyes are on crypto right now, and most people have no idea what crypto is, by the way. If you ask a normie what crypto is, they can't explain it. They start bringing up shares of stocks and the like. They don't understand what is at play right now. They buy a coin on Coinbase, it goes up, they're like, yay, I made money, but they don't know what's going on. All right, so when we see Coinbase and its direct listing, that's going to obviously be very bullish for crypto. But yeah, a lot of big Silicon Valley investors are in reserve rights. Now this coin, if we look at the price chart, let's zoom out to a daily. Look how uptrending this market is. This thing is so bullish, clear, obvious uptrend. We can use a trend line to identify that. I mean, buy the dips, right? You want to be buying the pullbacks. So every time RSR has been dipping, I've been posting in my Telegram chat, buy the dip. Shout out to everybody in my Telegram. Free to join. Link is in the description. I don't believe it's actually in the description of this video yet, but I will put it there after the stream. But yeah, every dip we see on RSR, load it up. Not financial advice. This one is like a layup. It's a slam dunk gimme in terms of your portfolio and making gains. I expect RSR to be over $1 in the coming weeks to months, without a doubt. Will pump. RSR will pump. What's happening in stream? All right, nothing much. Let's get some hype in the chat, everybody. Let me know what's going on in your life in terms of your crypto profits. I want to hear some noise. Let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm. All right, and stick with me until the very end as well. Let's talk about Litecoin. I brought up Litecoin a little bit earlier in the stream, but Litecoin, let's zoom out. We got to zoom out for Litecoin because this thing has an all-time high here of $366. Will Litecoin pass its all-time high? Yes, it will. Why I say that? Well, we see ETH pass its all-time high. We see Binance Coin pass its all-time high. Chainlink been ripping. Chainlink's been consolidating, but it's a major that is constantly making new all-time highs. Let's just go check out what's happening in the market cap. Litecoin sitting at number 8, $250. Now, Litecoin obviously doing some work with PayPal right now. They are innovating and they are bringing some new things to their blockchain, which is bringing more investors involved and getting some more attention and hype in for Litecoin. So it's not a dead project. It is not a dead coin. And it is one of the original blockchains. So it's been around. Obviously, we have its all-time high here, December of 2017, $366. Now let's take a fib tool and find out where we might be headed. Okay? Where might Litecoin be headed next after we break its all-time high? Well, first area is the 0.618 extension, and that is at $582. Next one is the $714 extension at the 1 extension. And then we have the 1.618 extension at $927. So these are your profit-taking areas for Litecoin. Again, we're at a top right now, so if you just want to buy in 20x leverage and go for a home run, I don't advise that. I think there's a good chance you might get liquidated because no market just goes straight up. There's ups and downs, pumps, retracements, okay? So be careful about aping into these projects with high leverage. If you do want to trade at spot, well then be patient and you're going to make gains. Not financial advice, of course, but this is a very simple game to play. It's a bull market. Not too difficult right now to be making gains. All right, let's talk about Uniswap. Uniswap is a coin that is, there's a lot of kind of FUD around it. I'm holding my Uni. I haven't touched my Uni since $2, all right? So, yeah, when Uniswap V3 comes out, there will be more use cases for the project. I can see this coin going upwards to $500 to $1,000 is my end of year price prediction. No hype. Logistics, I'm being real with you. When people find out what decentralized exchanges are on a massive scale, and when they realize that they don't need centralized order books to trade, obviously I brought up the Robinhood situation, centralized order book, one party can see every single order that is placed. What does that mean? It means that they can manipulate the market and they can get it to do what they want it to do and shake out the weak hands and the retail investors. So Uniswap, decentralized, automated market maker, no more order books. When retail and, older legacy people that are in the older financial markets find out about what Uniswap is, I expect this coin to perform amazingly well. Okay? I'm very bullish on Uniswap. And you cannot talk about Uniswap without bringing up PancakeSwap. I made my full PancakeSwap tutorial on this channel for a video when it was down. PancakeSwap was, I don't know, like 13, 14, 15 bucks when I made that video. I told all of you guys, stake your cake, earn more cake, passive income. All right, I'm staking, I'm increasing my number of units by not doing anything at this point because I did the work to learn how to stake. It's not that hard, but your dollar value of the coin might be dropping, but you're increasing the number of units that you hold of the cryptocurrency because you were earning more by staking. So in the long run, you're going to be in heavier profits rather than just holding the coin spot in your wallet. So when opportunities present themselves for passive income, I highly recommend that you take them. Here we have PancakeSwap, $24.50. All right, it was around 15 bucks, I believe, when I made that tutorial video. But you should be staking your cakes, flipping the cakes, making profits, and holding on to them. There's so many factors at play here to try to get you to make bad decisions in the markets, but the real winners are those who sit on their hands and let the long-term trends play out. All right, cryptocurrency is giving us an opportunity where we can buy the bottoms. Let me just go full screen so I can explain this. So yeah, cryptocurrency is giving us an opportunity where we can buy the bottom right now. For example, I'll talk about real estate, a legacy market. Real estate, if you got in the 80s and 90s in the US, you would have been able to buy property for very, very cheap. And if you did hold on to it until now, 2021, you're up hundreds, if not thousands of percent on the equity of the property that you bought. The opportunity for real estate to make this insane profit margin is gone. We're not going to see a drop, of hundreds of percent in the real estate market at this point in time. We have we have inflation, not hyperinflation yet, but hyperinflation is coming. All right, so the value of assets will continue to increase. So what I'm trying to say is, right now in cryptocurrency, it's like buying stocks, internet stocks in the 90s. Literally, you're given this opportunity on a silver platter right now. Make smart decisions. Buy coins, buy projects that you believe in. Become a part of the community, all right? Join them on Twitter. Join them on YouTube. Get active, all right? It's more fun doing it together than being alone. So if you invest in a smaller cap altcoin project, be an active member of the community. Engage, all right? Try to get more people on board. That's the only obvious thing to do because we are so early. And back to my point, you have the ability to buy the bottom right now and ride it out to the top. This opportunity isn't there in the legacy markets. It's not there in stocks. It's definitely not there in bonds. All right, that ship has sailed where you can just buy 20-year treasury bonds your entire life, and then you can retire on the interest the bonds pay out. That is very old school boomer thinking. Now we have crypto, and we have the opportunity to ride out the trend from the bottom. So I suggest you're watching this stream. Credit to you. You're joining me on a Sunday morning watching this stream. Awesome, but continue to learn, continue to educate, and share the knowledge. If you can, if one of your friends is receptive to learning about crypto, share with them my content. Share with them anybody else's content on YouTube that is trying to help people learn so that they can make money and put themselves in a better financial position. This is an opportunity on a silver platter. Ride out the trend. Hold strong. Bitcoin is the future. Crypto is the future. And we're just in the very beginning of it. We have the opportunity to buy like we were buying tech stocks in the 90s. We saw what happened there. If you held on to now, you made it, all right? So let's hop back in. Let's see what's happening in chat. What is your Telegram group called? It's called Crypto Empire Forum. And I also have Crypto Empire Co. That's the announcement channel. I will be putting the links in the description. Actually, I'll just do this. Let me just copy this link for you. Put that in chat. Join that. Let's see what's happening. Thoughts about Chili's, Adam. All right, let's start going over these alts. Do you have any educational courses you produced? Listen, Jesse, they're in the works right now. I'm happy you brought that up. I'm keeping it on the down low right now, but because you're joining me in this stream, I will give you a little insider scoop. It is in development. My website is in development as well. It will be released very shortly. Announcements will be made in the Telegram group. Make sure you have joined. But yeah, I'm very excited to share my knowledge with all of you guys. Listen, it's gonna be a valuable deal, all right? I'm not going to gouge you to death on the price. It's gonna be very reasonable, and it will be worth every penny that you spend. You can guarantee that. All right, let's talk about the prices of some of these assets. Let's see Chili's right now. Chili's obviously called that one out at 3 cents. Congrats again to everybody who got in Chili's. Awesome gains. Definitely, catching one pump like that will make your month, right? In terms of income. You only need one. You only need to be right once. All right, everybody who was watching my channel from early March, I yelled at you guys on camera. I have it recorded to buy Chili's. Wasn't financial advice, obviously, but everybody who listened, congratulations. But yeah, Chili's right now, it had its huge pump, and it's forming a flagpole. All right, So let's drop this down to a 4-hour. I'll draw some lines so that you guys can see exactly what I mean. So I would draw this one trend line from the bottom, and then I would draw one trend line from the, or one from the top, one from the bottom. So it did hit this demand zone down here at the $38 level. Listen, when we see a volume supported breakout, looks like we have some nice volume coming in right now for Chili's. We want to see this breakout happen, and then we want to enter in the confirmation, right? So it's going to break out, then it's going to pull back to a level. You got to look left. It's going to pull back to one of these highs, all right? So what I would suggest is mark out these highs. One there, right? See what happens. I mean, this is just a coincidence that I drew these lines like this, but you can either enter now and be patient and wait, or you can buy the pullback on the breakout. But Chili's, I'm very bullish on this project. We had its first leg up. This is only the first impulse wave. If you guys know a little bit about the Elliott wave, there are always 5 waves to an impulse move. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have the corrective ABC pattern where it's A, B is the retest of the high, C, right? And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. It continues on. That is the Elliott wave. I'll be covering that in more content. I need to designate some more time so that I can produce more technical analysis and chart pattern, chart setup videos so that you guys can apply it in your own studies and in your own chart analysis. But yeah, Elliott wave coincides very well with the Fibonacci and retracements, right? All these retracements are measured moves. So when we have an impulse wave 1 and then a retracement wave 2, it's going to pull back most likely more times than not to a Fibonacci level, retracement level. So that is how I use the fib. I buy the retracements on the after the impulse waves. So Chili's, we had a major impulse wave up here, dropped into a level of demand. Listen, I've been calling Chili's out in my Telegram group. You have to be patient with it. Obviously, it's testing the weak hands right now. People are entering in, again, like I said, they're like, all right, Chili's is breaking out before we have a confirmed breakout. They go 20x long, bet the entire ship, and then they get liquidated on a 1 cent down move. Don't let that happen to you. Be smart. If you don't know what you're doing or you want to have patience, just ride out the overall moves. Just buy it with spot. You have no risk of liquidation. It might take a week or two, but listen, you're going to make profits, all right? So let's see. Adam, all right? Adam also as well. If Adam goes under $20, that should be a buy, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Let's take a look at the chart, though. Adam, where are you? Let me just type it in. It's already 11:30. I've been live for 30 minutes already. I have to go soon, guys. I actually have a very busy Sunday. We're going to be wrapping this up in around 8 minutes. Sorry, I wish I could stay longer. Seriously, I really enjoyed doing this. But yeah, I have a very busy day today, and I can't stay for too long. So Adam, again, consolidation. So if we are blessed with another opportunity to buy here at the range lows, man, shouldn't even have to tell you. But we're in a range right now, high of $26. We're at mid-range about. Mid-range isn't the worst place to enter. But yeah, if we have another drop down into the lows of the range, that would be your entry. I see Adam being several $100s as this bull run continues. So anything under $20, even $21, long-term macro perspective thinking is a great buy. All right? Adam is one of those coins where it's building the infrastructure for mass adoption. They are an interoperable blockchain. They are competing with Polkadot, doing very similar things to Polkadot. I'm bullish on Adam for sure. And like I said, range, we're in the mid-range, but range low would be an amazing entry. And not even at the bottom. Like we have these lows over here. Coincides with the current swing low. Not a bad entry, it appears, from the chart. Always listen to the chart, guys. MRPH. Yes. Let's look at MRPH. Can you see OGN? OGN, is that Origin Trail? I believe it is. I don't own any OGN. Talked about it once or twice. Origin Protocol. Yeah, I mean, I don't own any of this. Can I see it hitting $6? I'm not going to speak on that because I don't own any. Let's look at MRPH and talk about KCS, Qcoin shares. So MRPH right here. So we've been consolidating for quite a bit now. I'm doing everything on a 4-hour. Won't zoom in too much. But what does this look like? This is screaming bull flag. All right. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful setup. When we have a volume supported breakout, look, there's a lot in the pipeline for Morpheus, and I do see this project doing extremely well. I think it will jump up to, I have the $7 marked out up here on my price chart. That would be just under a 2x. And then obviously you can only buy MRPH with Ethereum. Uniswap is the main market for it, so it's always important to chart on the Ethereum pair as well. And we're in a demand zone right now. If you do want to wait for a better entry, place your, be smart about it. Obviously it's on Uniswap, so you can't use limit orders at this point in time. But if you're going to wait for a good entry, place your bids at the lower end of the zone and wait for price to get down there. All right, and like I said, you're going to have to use a market order because it's Uniswap. But watch the chart then, and if it does get down there, well, then that should be your entry, okay? I would start placing my first one in the middle of this candle body towards the end of the zone, all right? What's happening? KCS, KuCoin shares. Yeah, so exchange tokens, people are realizing that you get rewarded for holding the exchange token, whether we're talking about KuCoin shares, Binance Coin, Celsius I covered. If you hold Cell token, you get rewards. What's the other one? Voyager. If you hold VGX Voyager tokens, you get more rewards. So exchange tokens have utility, which is why we're seeing the value go absolutely through the roof. Let's see what's happening. KuCoin shares, Tether. So we hit the all-time high of $20. I mean, yeah. Congratulations to everybody holding KuCoin shares. And look at this breakout. I mean, this is what's happening on a lot of alts right now across the board. We're in the sideways pattern, and when it goes, it does go, and it doesn't wait for anybody, and it's a violent breakout. So if we're looking, this wick tells me that there's something going on here, and then this zone here tells me that there's something going on here as well on the charts. I'm looking at a daily right now. If we go into a 4-hour, yeah, so I mean, some zones there if you want to look for possible entries on pullbacks. KuCoin shares, exchange tokens will continue to rise as they bring more utility. Binance Coin is the leading example, so I'm bullish. Let's see what's happening. Can you take a look at Keeper V1, Keeper Opinion Cortex? Thank you for the special information. You are welcome. Hot or dent? All right, listen, guys. These are some questions about altcoins that I don't do a lot of research into personally. Let's look at Keeper on CoinGecko. I'm not going to front. Number 540. Let's see what this even is. Let's see. Sushi Swap is the most active market. Where can you buy Keeper? All right, it's on Binance. Cool. Let's do a little fundamentals on the live stream. Taking a while to load. Screw it. Let's just look at the price chart. What's the ticker? KP3R. What's happening, KP3R? Guys, I do have to go soon. I apologize. I'm going to be late for my appointments. Alright, but let's see what's going on with Keeper. Okay, this looks good. We're low on the chart on a daily. Hasn't pumped yet. We had our first pump in December, and we are down from that pump 62% at the bottom of the range. I don't know too much about this project to say if I'm bullish or bearish, but listen, the chart looks, you're not buying a top, all right? That's good. You're buying a swing low. So, and I mean, it is in a bit of a range right now, right? Bit of a falling wedge. Yeah, looks bullish. It's altcoin season. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance before I end the stream. Bitcoin dominance at 55.8%. All right, I'm expecting this to go down to the 53% as altcoins continue to pump. XRP, Ethereum, Binance Coin, these are leading the market right now. It's taking attention away from Bitcoin. When attention is taken away from Bitcoin, people sell their Satoshis for altcoins, which is why we see Bitcoin dominance drop and which propels altcoins to newer, higher values. So I am expecting altcoins, I'm expecting the Bitcoin dominance to drop down here to about the 50% level. We're at 55% right now. We've already seen some parabolic pumps from alts across the board, but I do anticipate this to get even crazier. So if you don't want to miss anything that happens, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe right now. And before I end the stream, let's look at the Total 2. Total 2 printing new all-time highs in terms of market cap excluding Bitcoin. This is the altcoin market cap, currently $878 billion. Let's look at a weekly with this. Yeah, bullish, guys. Bullish, bullish, bullish. This is going to keep on pumping with altcoin season. Always watch the Total 2. Always watch Bitcoin dominance. Always watch Bitcoin as well, because if Bitcoin pumps, it's going to suck money from alts into Bitcoin. But listen, guys, I need to end the stream now. I have a very busy day. Thank you for joining me on this Sunday morning. It is a pleasure to come on here, be able to speak to 24 concurrent viewers live. Thanks for joining me. My name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and we'll see you in the next video.